53 degrees and clear tonight here in Pasadena, California. Welcome to the Rose Bowl. It is the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. And we got the 2-seed San Jose State Spartans taking on the James Madison Dukes. James Madison coming off a big win in the first round against the Navy. Now, in the first round, the higher seed host, James Madison, had to play on the road. They defeated the Navy on the road 73-6 en route to this game. San Jose State, being the 2 seed, they received the first round bye. So they did not have to play until this week. And it's going to be an exciting matchup here tonight in Pasadena, California. Why not get it underway now? So San Jose State deferred. So they will get the ball to start the second half. But James Madison going to receive first here. And it's going to look like... Oh, the fair caught it. All right. So Taylor Thompson, the tight end, he went off in that first round. Looking to do the same here tonight. The winner of this game advances to, what was it again? The winner of this advances to the Orange Bowl to play the 3-seed Michigan Wolverines. The Cotton Bowl is already set between Louisville and Central Michigan. This is the last quarterfinal matchup. And then it's off to the semifinals Saturday night and Sunday night. As that pass is caught, and for the first down, yes, they gave it to him. How about that? To the right side of the field again. Pass is caught, but that's going to be a loss of 3, actually. So 2nd and 13. What a play there. Over the middle. Pass caught. 3rd and 2 coming up. Barnett and the offense went off in that first game. Can San Jose State get a stop here? And they do. So let's talk about the teams to receive a first-round bye. They are currently 1-2. As UCF lost to Central Michigan, they were the 4th seed. One of the 4 teams that received the first-round bye. Georgia lost to Louisville. They were the 1 seed. Again, a team that received the first-round bye. And Michigan, who received the first-round bye, defeated UConn 98-8 last night. So they are currently the only team to receive the first-round bye and win. San Jose State looking to even it out, and you can't do that. We've seen a lot of those last night. That is not a great start for San Jose State. 1 play interception right off the bat. Gonna have to get it back together, because if you're trying to win this game, you can't have that happen. And going to the end zone. Already it's knocked away, broken up. Great play. And sacked. So it brings up 3rd and 16. If I'm James Madison, I'm going to get, yep, there it is. Short play. Get as many yards as you can back and out-trot your kicker. Yep. 47-yard attempt for James Madison, and it's no good. It goes to the right. We have not had a successful field goal inside of 40 or outside of 30 yards in the playoff. And that's going to be a sack. Loss of 9 on the play, 2nd and 19. Nice catch and run there. Gain of 10. Now you just got to gain 9 more yards. Got it off. Gonna spin out of that tackle. Gonna fight for the first down. Is not gonna get it. It's gonna be just short, they say. And they leave the offense out there. And honestly, I like this call, because it's just inches away. Yep, he's gonna sneak it. And we've seen that a lot during this playoff, where teams will elect to do the QB sneak on 4th and 1 or 4th and inches. And gain of 5 by Chalk on the run. Brings up 2nd and 5. Chalk going to take it again. That time he's going to lose a yard, so it's 3rd and 6. And they get a stop in 3 plays again. But San Jose State not giving up yet. Now I'd imagine if you don't get this, and you turn the ball over and potentially give them points the other way, if you're in that scenario again, which they're not, as they get the first down, but we were going to say if you're in that scenario again, you're probably going to punt it. But great job by them converting that on 4th down. That's 2 plays, that's 2 times they were forced to a 3 and out essentially, and were able to make a play on 4th down with the quarterback and a receiver to keep the drive alive. This stadium, the Rose Bowl, it's legendary, and everyone wants to play in it, but you got to get through the 10-week regular season and hope and pray that during the regular season, if you didn't go undefeated, you got to hope and pray during the regular season that you had a good enough record to at least qualify for the postseason. And then either A, you're going to get the first round bye like San Jose State did, or B, you're going to have to play your way through the first round. But why wouldn't you want to come play this game? Next season, this game will determine who goes to the national championship, as the bowl games that are used for the playoffs circulate each season. So one season, it's the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl in the quarterfinals, and then the next season it's the Cotton Bowl and Orange Bowl in the quarterfinals. That is, he stopped just a yard shy of the end zone. So next season, the Sugar Bowl and Rose Bowl will determine who goes to the championship. Chalk is in for a touchdown. Touchdown Spartans. What a drive. And look, they used most of the clock too. That was a great, that's a great way to respond after your last mistake on offense, where they had that one play interception. Chalk, the junior, leaps his way in. Like we said, that's a great way to get back on track after throwing an interception the last time. And the extra point is good. 16 plays it took on that drive, but that's okay. I mean, you didn't force anything downfield. You didn't turn the ball over again. And now James Madison will finally get to see the ball again after being stopped. That was a great defense. And he'll return it to his own 24, and that's where James Madison will take over. But that was great defense by the Spartans last time. Oh, and also, we'll talk more about this once we get towards it, but as he tries to hurdle and he's brought down. But the winner of the national championship gets to not only play their opening game at home, kind of like what they do in the NFL, but they get to choose their opponent. So it's a little different than the NFL. Your opponents are chosen for you, and you play your division rivals twice a season, as that's the new rule for the upcoming Summer League season. You don't get to choose your opponent in the NFL, but here in college, a school, and look at that, 3 and out. Nice play by the Spartans, but you can choose who you play. You can pay smaller schools to play you or not. So whoever wins the Natty not only gets home field advantage in their kickoff game, as that is fair caught at the opponent 48, they get to choose who they play. And with 3:57 to go in the opening quarter, it's 7-0. San Jose State up on James Madison here in the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. You're watching the college football playoff here on FoxTube TV. Welcome back to the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. San Jose State has the ball 1st and 10 at the opponent 48 after forcing James Madison to a 3 and out. The Dukes so far off to a slow start. That's okay because they kind of got off to a slow start against the Navy in the first round before they actually were able to take off and blow out the Navy. What's up, Jordan? And that is intercepted. It's the second interception San Jose State has thrown in this game. And you score the touchdown on your last drive. You don't want to do that on your next drive, which they just did. So now you gotta, if you're the coach, you really got to talk to your quarterback. You gotta say, man, you gotta watch where you're throwing the ball. Right there, kind of didn't have a choice but to get it out, but you still got to watch where you're throwing the ball because he threw that right to the defender. Yeah, just throw it away, man, or take the sack. I believe that was like first or second down. Just take the sack if you have to. And then get something going on the next drive. That's 3rd and inches. Here we go. Looking, gets it out, flag on the play. It's caught for the first down for the moment. Oh, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on San Jose State. It's going to move the chains to the San Jose State 30. You cannot afford a foul like that. He's going to take a deep shot to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted. And he only gets out to the 1-yard line. There you go. That's how you respond to your offense throwing the interception on the last drive. And did he get out? No, he didn't. That's a safety. He did not get out of the end zone. And that is 2 points for James Madison. And James Madison is going to call a timeout now. And it's kind of dumb that you can't challenge a play. But let's at least take a look at it again. So they're deeming him down in the end zone. Let's go ahead and slow it down for you. Looks like they shoved him back in the end zone. It looks like he was out. I'm not sure why that was called a safety. It looks like he's out of the end zone. Well, that's unfortunate for San Jose State. They throw an interception on their last drive. They get an interception, only get it out to their own one, and that is going to be touchdown by San Jose State. No, it's going to be recovered by San Jose State. What a play by the special teams. So what we were saying is it was unfortunate. They throw the pick on their first drive. Then they get the touchdown on their second drive. They throw another pick on their third drive. And then they get a pick off of James Madison, return it to their own one, and one play later, they're sacked in their own end zone for a safety. But on the safety punt, I don't know if the returnman touched it or what, but it was deemed that it's San Jose State football. And they have a chance to go up on top by more. It's been a wild start to this Rose Bowl. No team has scored a safety in any of the college football playoff games so far. This is the first game to have a safety on the board. Breaking tackles into the end zone for the touchdown. No flags. That is up and good. Makes it 14-2. It kind of seems weird saying that, but it is 14-2. And we will see a return this time, hurdling one special teams player and then quickly brought down. Quick pass to the outside, and he stepped out of bounds after a gain of 2. James Madison's going to have to clean it up a little bit. Otherwise, they're going to find that... Oh, he fumbled! It is recovered by James Madison. He's got the first down. What a crazy play there. Right as we were going to say, James Madison's going to have to clean it up now. Not only do they fumble the ball a play later, but they get right back on it, and it goes for the first down. Going to the deep right side of the field, incomplete. Great defense there. Snap taken. It's hit out. The refs deem it an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Oh, that was a dangerous pass. It went right to that San Jose State defensive player. Time for that meme of, what are you aiming at? And the San Jose State quarterback going to keep it himself, getting inside the 5. What a rush for 20, well, it's 4 rushes for 24 yards, but what a rush on that play. And touchdown. Chalk in for another one. And it is 20-2. And now 21-2. It is a 19-point San Jose State lead. Alright, so you throw the pick. Obviously not sure what he was entirely aiming at there. You're down 19 points to the 2 seed San Jose Spartans, which are looking great. It looks like that they really paid attention in camp, or not camp, but practice during the first round bye. And we were told that the team, as soon as they found out they were going to not only receive the first round bye, but they were going to play in this game, they flew out here after their last game of the regular season and prepared for this moment. They have been here in Pasadena for weeks, and they have waited weeks for this moment. Incomplete on first down, brings up second down and 10. Yeah, James Madison only started their journey here this week because last week they found themselves playing Navy on the road. They find themselves on the road in this game, but so far the Spartans showing why they are the 2 seed in the playoff, and that's caught, and San Jose State forces a 3-and-out. This return should pretty much end the first quarter. Well, we still got 9 seconds. This next play will end the first quarter. Hurdles, and that's a gain of 2, and that will end the first quarter. So after 1, the 2 seed San Jose State Spartans are up 21-2 on the visiting Dukes. As you look at the Discover team stats before we get the second quarter underway here, San Jose State fans are pumped up. James Madison fans, I wouldn't not be pumped up yet because it's still early as we start the second quarter of play here in Pasadena. It's still early. You still got time. Got to get it out. He does. Incomplete. And that last pass there, it's just one of those things where you gotta get the ball out at all costs. So do I blame him for just throwing it up there? No, but you gotta be careful doing that, because that could result in a turnover. And how about this? San Jose State is 3 for 3 on fourth down. Remember that drive? They scored their first touchdown and went up 7-0 after throwing the interception. They converted on fourth down twice to do it, and they convert there again on fourth down. And it's just the fact of, that's one thing James Madison's going to have to clean up. That's one thing they're going to have to discuss either at halftime or just start learning how to do here before the half. You're going to have to learn, if you can stop them and force a 3-and-out, you're going to have to learn how to stop them on fourth. And it almost looked like the quarterback was going to be sacked there, and Chalk ends up getting tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's still going to be a loss, but good job breaking the tackle. Yeah, and he almost got to the outside there, and that he's dangerous on the outside run. It's been proven multiple times this season. Shout out to the James Madison defenders for not allowing him to get out there and turn that into a big play. Jet sweep to Chalk. He's not going to get the first down. All right. Can they go 4 for 4? Or will James Madison finally get a stop? They are 4 for 4 on fourth down. And that's from the 37-yard line all the way to the 14-yard line. Now, you got to imagine it's going to be stopped one of these times, right? They're going to get stopped on fourth down one of these times. I don't know if they're this good on fourth down early and James Madison's unable to stop them. Unless if something happens at half, they might continue to be successful on fourth down. And that's a sack. They could go for it, but they're going to choose not to. I honestly think that's the smart call to just try to take the 3 points, and it's no good. He bounced it off the upright. listen, they got no points out of that drive. They had a nice drive down the field there. But you know what? At least, and that's a sack. At least they didn't do something absolutely ridiculous when they didn't have to. Right? I mean, he didn't just heave it to the end zone on 4th down and, you know, get picked off or something. He decided, you know what, I'm going to trot off the field. We're going to send out the kicker to try to kick a field goal. And, you know, that would jeopardize your perfect 4th down record. So it's easy if you just send out the field goal unit to try to get you some points there. And that is a 3 and out immediately. Great job by San Jose State. And it's 1st and 10, San Jose State at the opponent 36. They've been getting this ball in excellent field position. And that has contributed to some of these scores. Chalk loses a yard. 2nd and 11, they call it. And great defense there. Chalk is denied again. It is caught. What a play that was. Are you kidding me? Brown made the catch on 3rd down. He ran. You cannot normally do something like that. He ran and threw the ball back across the field, and somehow that was hauled in. What a play to not only get him the 1st down, but to move the chains. And how ironic is this? The Rose Bowl game being played on the day of the real-life Rose Bowl, and Chalk is in for another touchdown. No flags. This junior halfback has been going off. He has another touchdown this half. And if James Madison doesn't start cleaning it up soon, it's going to be over for them. 5 plays, 36 yards, and 68 seconds total on that drive. If San Jose State can keep scoring and survive 2 more quarters after this one, not only will they be Rose Bowl champs, but they'll go play Michigan in the Orange Bowl with a spot, or with a chance to go play, or with the chance to get a spot in the national championship game. 2nd and inches. They're going to rule that. Downfield, incomplete. Take it, he's got the 1st down. Oh, he fumbled! The ball came out. And San Jose State says they have it, they do. He had the 1st down, and then the ball came out. And he's going to get sacked. James Madison currently the sack leader in this game with 3 sacks versus San Jose State's 2. Chalk with a nice run there. Now you got to get this thing as far back into field goal range as you possibly can. You don't need to get the 1st down here. Get it back into field goal range. And they do. It'll be a 46-yard attempt. This kick is no good. It stayed to the right. It didn't move. That is 2 misses for San Jose State. Offensively, James Madison hasn't scored anything. They've been covered. The only points on the board is the safety the defense got for stopping Chalk in his own end zone, which I'm not too sure was the right call. It looked like he was out of the end zone, clearly, and he was shoved back into the end zone, so therefore that probably should not have been called as safety. And that's a first down. Now, James Madison's got to be careful with the ball because they fumbled after getting a first down last time. Thankfully, it turned into no points for them. Or it turned into no points for San Jose State. So that's a plus about a play like that, is that's incomplete. And another plus is you get the ball right back, around the yard line where it was missed. And that's incomplete again. And there's still plenty of time to at least put a touchdown drive together. A lot of pluses into that. And he can't get there. I think if you're James Madison, I'd go for it. Yeah, San Jose State's done it. They're 4 for 4 going for it on 4th down. Why not see if you can get it? Keep the drive alive. He's going to send it deep downfield. It is caught, and James Madison finally gets a touchdown. What a play on 4th down. And I bet you they are glad they went for it now. George Pettaway, the halfback, he went off against the Navy last week. He is the one that hauls that one, and look at that. He's gone. There's no way anybody was going to stop him. Maybe if the defender was a few steps ahead when Pettaway caught it, he might have been able to keep Pettaway out of the end zone, but Pettaway in, and it's now 28-9. So James Madison finally gets a touchdown after going for it on 4th down. And it's a big touchdown, too. Normally, those deep throws, they've been hurting James Madison. And finally, they get one to fall into place there. Before the half, at the halftime report, we'll go over scores from the other games. And then we will get you set for the Cotton and Orange Bowl weekend. And that is caught. He's not down. He picks up the first down. We are being told that the Orange Bowl will be played Saturday night, and the Cotton Bowl will be played Sunday night. Both those games will be streamed over on Twitch, our Twitch channel. We will get you that in the comments below at the half. That way you can follow it if you don't. And then the national championship, when the teams are decided, will be Monday the 13th. Right here on FoxTube TV. And that's incomplete. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Can they go 5 for 5? Lockhart, he is dropped. And finally, James Madison stops them on 4th down. San Jose State, 4 for 5 now on 4th down. They started off 4 for 4, and they get stopped there. And now James Madison, maybe a little momentum. That's incomplete. Maybe a little momentum. You get the big play on 4th down. And that results in a touchdown. You finally put together a nice offensive drive. It's still technically a blowout right now, but another score would put them out of the blowout category. A 52-yard try. And it's no good. Each team has missed at least 2 field goals. 11 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. And there's an opening for the quarterback to take off. He gets a big play to the 39. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So we're going to, instead of going to a short break, we're going to stay right here. That is the 2-minute warning call. Now remember, San Jose State will receive the second half kickoff because they kicked off to start the first half. That was a good play there. If you're San Jose State, you could at least get this into field goal range. Oh, he fumbled it. Looks like San Jose State fell on it, though. But that could have been disastrous there. Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8. And bounced it off the back of Chalk. And overthrew Chalk that time. A 43-yard try. And it's good. They got it in. So it's now 31-9, San Jose State. Heading into the half, let's take a look at the kick, and that is, ooh, just barely over the crossbar. What a kick. So that is the first successful field goal by any of the teams we have seen tonight. James Madison's going to have to score to the outside. And that is caught. And the reason we say they're going to have to score is because San Jose State's going to receive the second half kickoff, like we said. And 2 big plays. That one a little bigger. Hurdles 1 defender and is stopped before the line to gain. Now, when do you call a timeout if you're San Jose State? Or not San Jose State, James Madison, that's intercepted, and that's going to end the half. Tried to get one to the end zone there, and that unfortunately is picked. So the half will end. So it's going to end at least, the half will end with the score at least 31-9, because, yeah, I was going to say, I don't expect a crazy play to happen. And we've reached halftime, 31-9, San Jose State up. Let's get you down to Orlando, and then we'll be back to talk about some things before the second half. All right, so let's go over some scores as they just did the analysis of the first half. Well, this is we're doing quarterfinals only. The 6th seed Central Michigan takes on the 4 seed UCF. Remember, UCF was one of the 4 teams to receive a first-round bye. UCF gets beat down 77-7 in the Sugar Bowl. And Central Michigan gets to 12-0, and they are moving on to play in the Cotton Bowl. Take a look at Louisville, the team that played before Central Michigan. They go up against the 1 seed Georgia and in the Peach Bowl, and Louisville was the winner there. 57-20 was the final score. Louisville will play Central Michigan in the Cotton Bowl on Sunday with a spot in the national championship on the line. Last night, or technically this morning, we saw the 3 seed Michigan take on the 8 seed UConn. UConn coming off a very slim win over Oregon State. Remember, they allowed that 41-point fourth quarter where Oregon State almost came back and won. They escaped with a 60-53 victory. Unfortunately, that bit them this time. They lost 98-8 against Michigan. The second most points scored in a college playoff football game. Louisville holds the lead with 99. And Michigan will play the winner of this game in the Orange Bowl on Saturday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over on NBS TV, with the Central Michigan-Louisville game Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over on NBS TV. In our game, it's 31-9 here at the start of the third quarter, here in the Rose Bowl game presented by Prudential. If you're just now tuning in, you missed the entire first half. As you can tell by the scoreboard, San Jose State is dominating, and they receive the second half kickoff, and we are underway. That's returned to his own 25, and that is where San Jose State will take over 1st and 10. All right, so San Jose State. They've had some great plays in the first half. They had some not-so-good plays in the first half. We talked about that one-play interception on their first drive. Then Chalk gets stopped in his own end zone for the safety. A few more interceptions for Brown. He's going to have to clean it up a little, as his first pass was incomplete, but his second gets to Chalk, and it's 3rd down and inches. Now, the thing about these college football playoff games, it's not like a conference championship, as that's a first down. You can't lose the game and still play next week, because if you lose your conference championship, you're either playing in the playoff or you're playing in a bowl game. If you had enough wins, which I imagine if you're playing for the championship, you had enough wins. This isn't like that. If you lose, you're out. It's just like the NFL playoffs. So you must win to move on. Right now, San Jose State doing a good job. That's knocked away and incomplete. But you got to hang on to it. This game is not over yet. This is a college football game. These games can get ridiculously high on the score, and there can be some ridiculous comebacks, as we watched Oregon State almost come back against UConn in the first round of the playoff. And San Jose State going to use their first time out of the half. I think I know what they're wanting to do. They're going to go for it. They are 4 for 5. Going for it on 4th down. They started off 4 for 4. And they are now 5 for 6 on 4th down. The first drive that started the 4 for 4 streak was the second drive after they had thrown the interception on the first drive. They had a nice second drive, which was turned into a touchdown drive. They went for it on 4th down twice and converted twice on that drive. You got to get rid of the football. He can. He's sacked. No one to throw it to. Either you're going to have to tuck it and run, or you're going to have to just simply throw it away and hope there's a receiver in the area, because you don't want an intentional grounding penalty. Got to get the ball out. He does. And They gain at least a few yards back. Brings up 3rd and 13. And on 4th and 8, they got a 43-yard field goal, which was scored before the half for a 41-yard try. No. And so far, there has only been one successful field goal in the game. It remains 31-9. So James Madison, they stopped chalk. San Jose State's halfback in his own end zone for 2-point safety to start the game, and then they put together a touchdown drive on 4th. They went for it on 4th and 5 themselves on their own side of the field, and a huge play downfield to their halfback resulted in that touchdown. 3rd down and 3. It was Petaway, number 6, that scored the touchdown for them. Got to get it out. He does, but oh, there's a flag. That might be roughing the passer. It was pass interference called. So that's an automatic 1st down. You had the stop. You got to finish the job. He got it out. That is intercepted, they're going to say. What a play. And the Dukes not too happy right now. Well, I tell you what. They're probably happy that the Spartans did not convert that field goal there or score another touchdown. But Chalk, he's on the run. Chalk is on the run, and a big return there. Or not a big return, a big run there. Sets it up in the red zone. There's 17 minutes left in the season for one of these two teams. And the reason we say that is because this game is not over yet, just because it looks over. James Madison easily could come back in this game. Chalk getting it to 3rd down and 2. As we mentioned, this is the final quarterfinal game, and then the 2 semifinal games will be Saturday and Sunday night. The Orange Bowl, which will feature Michigan, and the winner of this game played on Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on NBS TV. And Louisville and Central Michigan playing in the Cotton Bowl on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the winner of those 2 games punched their ticket to the national championship Monday the 13th. Right here on Fox Tube TV. Oh, he dove and couldn't get in. Diving for the goal line, and fortunately too short. This time he's in for another touchdown with 6:01 to go in the 3rd quarter. When do you deem the game over for James Madison? I would probably say when it enters the 4th quarter and James Madison still has 9 points. San Jose State trying to make the first round bye teams have 2 wins and 2 losses. Georgia and UCF, the only 2 teams to lose after receiving the first round bye. Michigan got the win last night over UConn. And currently San Jose State is defeating James Madison, and if that stays as is, the first round bye teams will be 2-2. They will be right at 500. Well, I tell you what, going into next season, which is just right around the corner, it'll be about 5 weeks into the NFL Summer League season. there's going to be a lot of records, right, for the playoff games, because as of right now, never has a team that received the first round bye played in the national championship. And you might say, well, yeah, that's a given because we don't know who's playing in the national championship yet. Never has a team that has received a first round bye played in the national championship. San Jose State, hoping they can beat Michigan. As of right now, it's looking like they're going to be playing Michigan. If they can beat Michigan to get to the game, they're hoping to make it to where that's not a stat going into next season. But as of right now, it is. And currently, we can say never has a 1 seed made it past the second round, aka the first round for them. The 1 seed, Georgia, lost in their quarterfinal playoff game to Louisville. So as of right now, that is a stat that will stand going into next season. A 1 seed team has not made it past the quarterfinals. So one of the schools will be looking to break that next season, as that's a sack. 4th and 12, they're going to go for it. They are 5 for 6 on 4th down, and 6 for 7. I would say if another touchdown is scored by San Jose State, it is safe to say this game is over. Probably if they score anything. And I think he dove to try to see if he could get enough to get into the end zone. And stopped at the 1 yard line. So currently, like we mentioned, only one team that received the first round bye has won. That is the 3 seed Michigan Wolverines. And incomplete in the end zone. And they're going to try an 18-yard field goal. I don't blame them for wanting to try this one over as that is a good. I don't blame them for wanting to try that one over a 42-yarder because they missed a 41-yarder earlier. The only other successful field goal besides this one that they had was from 43 yards before the half. But I could understand why they wouldn't want to try a 42-yarder when they just missed a 41-yarder on their previous drive. That one was an 18-yarder, and it's obviously up and good. And I think, like I said, I think you can deem this game over for James Madison. They're going to have to, the offseason's not that long, right around the corner. It will at least be a couple months at least. But right around the corner, we'll start the season. This is going to have to, unless if you pull off a miracle like Oregon State did, you just got to finish the job. You don't forget this game, right? Realize that, the turnovers is what bit you in this game, and come back next season and hope for a better season. Hope you maybe you want to play in this game again next season. Maybe that's the goal for next season. Ooh, that is off a San Jose State player and recovered by James Madison. So remember when James Madison stopped San Jose State in their own end zone and got the safety? Well, San Jose State had to punt. They got the punt back and scored a touchdown with it. James Madison has now just recovered a punt intended for San Jose State because it bounced off a San Jose State player. And that's a sack on first down. So both teams have recovered punts when they were supposed to lose the football. Yeah, that hit 2 San Jose State players. And unfortunately, they were unable to get on it. But how about this? Forcing them a 3-and-out again. And that's what won San Jose State this ball game. Forcing those 3-and-outs. forcing them to do nothing with turnovers. This is going to be fair caught this time. I think that's what he was trying to do last time when it got muffed. Pass is caught. That is Nash, the receiver. First down and 10. San Jose State. And if you're San Jose State, you probably don't need any more points. At this point, you're probably just going to try to run out this clock. I mean, if you get another touchdown, you get another touchdown, but kind of crazy that the real-life Rose Bowl ended in a blowout, and as of right now, this Rose Bowl game is ending in a blowout. That James Madison has absolutely been routed in this game, and unless if something changes, I expect it to stay this way the rest of the game. Everyone should expect it to stay this way, and San Jose State looks like they're going to punt this one away. This is the second time San Jose State has had to punt. Remember, the first time they had to punt is when James Madison got the 2 points for the safety, which San Jose State recovered. This time, James Madison gets their hands on it off a fair catch. Now they go back to work. 1st and 10. That's intercepted. And we haven't seen a pick six until now. That is a 43-yard pick six for Harvey. And they are opting to go for 2 to make it a 40-point ball game. And that's going to be no good. It's going to be illegal touching on San Jose State. Yeah, you can't run out of bounds and then run back in bounds and be the first one to touch the football. That is going to be called every time. That's a good call by our official there. It still doesn't change the outcome of the game, right? 47-9. Well, it doesn't change it. Fumble. Ball is out. James Madison recovers, but they lose a bunch of yards there, and San Jose State practically almost converted the 2-point conversion there. We haven't seen all season long, fun fact, there has not been a single that is intercepted. And it is stopped at the 2-yard line. But not one game this season have we seen both teams score a safety in one ball game. And San Jose State almost did there. And they score another touchdown. That is up and good. 54-9. Yeah, if this game wasn't deemed over before, it's got to be now. And if it's not, I don't know what will deem this game over. If you're James Madison, you're just playing for pride at this point. Good job, though, by San Jose State. Only allowing James Madison 9 points, a safety and a touchdown. Deep shot downfield. Last time they did that, it was a big touchdown. That time it's knocked away and incomplete. And the interception they threw on the last drive, it was one of those passes like what we've seen San Jose State doing. You just got to get rid of the ball if you have no one to throw to. Don't just throw the ball up anywhere. And that is intercepted again. Harvey takes it in. He got the 43-yard pick six on that play where San Jose State was penalized for illegal touching, trying to go for the 2-point conversion. And a couple plays should close out this third quarter here. Incomplete. Chalk has been tearing up these defenders tonight. He's getting exhausted, so more than likely in the fourth quarter, we'll see the second string halfback come into the game. This will close out the third quarter. So when we come back, San Jose State will punt. 54-9, San Jose State just needs to play for 10 more minutes. But they know that they will be going to play Michigan in the Orange Bowl for a spot in the national championship. And because San Jose State won this game and not James Madison, it is a different way to determine who hosts the game. If James Madison would have won, Michigan would host the game because they received the first round bye. But since San Jose State won, it's going to be like the playoff first round. The higher seed hosts, so San Jose State will host the Orange Bowl against Michigan in Miami because they are the 2 seed and Michigan is the 3 seed. Batted away, incomplete. Even though you're down a bunch here and you're not going to be able to come back, I would say you go for it on 4th. And he got it. Yeah, see if we can put down at least a little touchdown drive to at least get on the board in the second half. And that's intercepted again. Going back the other way. Yes, a 46-yard pick six now for Harvey. 3 more yards than his last. And wrapped up. As of right now, the lowest score in the college football playoff game would be the Central Michigan Penn State score. Central Michigan defeated Penn State in the first round 52-6. All the other games have been over 50 plus points. There's only one game where a team scored just 60 points like San Jose State so far, and it was UConn. Trying to get it out, it's intercepted. There is still a football game to be played here. Just because San Jose State has this game wrapped up does not mean we don't play the rest of regulation. That's a loss. So we'll bring up 3rd and 10. I'd imagine you'd throw this a few yards, see how much closer you can get, and then attempt the field goal. A 53-yard try, and no good. Only one successful field goal over 30 yards. And that was the 43-yarder San Jose State kicked before halftime. That is a sack. Knocked away, incomplete. Sometimes these short passes work, and it did that time. And they decided they're just going to punt this one away. You don't want to potentially give San Jose State a good chance to get more points on the board, especially with their running back running pretty slow right now because he's exhausted. He got that off just in time, and they're going to get the first down. I think the reason why they went past there is because the halfback is exhausted. You're going to probably have to call a timeout, put your back up in the game. That's what they're going to do. I think they're going to put in the second string halfback for the rest of the game. It's the only smart thing to do. Let your starter rest. You don't need him tearing his ACL or getting injured or something, because you're going to need him. You're going to need him in the Orange Bowl against Michigan. So Bates, the second string halfback, trots onto the field now. And sacked. Third and 18. Going for Lockhart. He's got it. 4th and 2. Bates is going to get a carry. And his first carry is a 4th down conversion. They got chalk in the game, not sure why. We literally made it clear that Bates is supposed to be on the field. There we go. Chalk, sit down, buddy, on the sideline. Sit down. Relax. You don't need to prove yourself anymore in this game. Oh. Not a good call. 4th and 12, they're going to go for this. He's got it. And as of right now, this is the first college football playoff game this season where the winning team has only thrown 2 interceptions. Each team has thrown more than 2 picks. That has 1. Third and 8. I would say one more first down would put you in field goal range. That's about really all you need right now in the game. That's incomplete. They could try a 43-yarder again. Looks like that's what they're going to do. A 43-yard try. No good. Again. And he's going to jump out of bounds there to avoid the hit. Got the play out, incomplete. Good coverage there. And he's going to go down for a sack. And the farther you shove them back into their own side of the field, the better field position you get when they punt the ball. As this is going to be an excellent field position right there at the opponent 43. And this is what I don't like about the game so far, that it keeps putting the first string halfback in when I clearly made a change. On Madden, if I make a change, it doesn't keep putting the starter in the game. It literally puts who I want in the game. That was a big run there. That was Bates with the carry. 1st and 10. Now this field goal would be closer if they do get to 4th down. Oh, spun out of the tackle. That's Lockhart. A gain of 3. San Jose State just trying to close this one out. They know they're heading to the Orange Bowl to play Michigan. They're going to host Michigan because they're the higher seed. And unfortunately, you stop there. It's a 29-yard try this time. And that's no good either. Are you kidding me? I think San Jose State's going to start going for it. There's no reason you should miss a 29-yard field goal. This is kind of looking like the 49ers kicker. Incomplete. If the receiver turns around, that's an easy catch. That's on the receiver. And got it out in time. 4th and 4. I guess they decide they want to maybe try to score some more points before the game's over this time. They're going to go for it. Barnett looking, gonna launch one down the sideline. It's oh, there's a flag on the play. They're gonna accept that penalty because why would you not? Not that they really need it, or it's not that they don't need it. It's the fact is it's not gonna do anything for them. They could have technically declined it if they wanted to, I guess. But that was just a turnover on downs, and you don't want to give them that easy field goal range, even though I'm pretty sure Jake Moody is kicking for the Spartans right now. So only 2 successful field goals in this game, both by the Spartans, one a 43-yarder, and the other an 18-yarder. That is incomplete. They're going to go for it again on 4th down. Remember, it was almost a turnover on downs last time until the pass interference. That is caught. Going to the end zone. They're playing for pride at this point. Remember, the last time their only touchdown of the game, they went for it on 4th and 5. They converted it on 4th and 5. Maybe that's why they're continuing to go for it on 4th down. Maybe they want to try to get one last touchdown in before the game. Can't say I blame them when you only have 9 points on the board. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning, though. Gets it off. It is picked. And it's going to be a pick. No, not a pick 6. Stopped just a few yards shy. And that took us to the 2-minute warning with 1:53 to go. 1st and goal. San Jose State. Bates. First touchdown of the night. And they're going to go for 2. To the end zone. Oh, he had it and dropped it. With 1:51 to go. Kick this off to James Madison. And I'd imagine if you're James Madison, after throwing that interception, I would just punt the football away if you don't get it in 3 plays. Definitely not James Madison's game. I have a feeling that a lot of Navy fans are going to be talking mad trash after this game. James Madison went in there and beat Navy 73-6. And they get the ultimate beat down here in the Rose Bowl 66-9. At least. Still plenty of time for James Madison maybe to make a deep run and try to score at least another touchdown. There's a big play. Diving for the goal line, and he's down at the 2. Gets the snap, fires to the right side of the field, almost intercepted. Going to the end zone again. Oh. A lot of craziness there. And I'm telling you what, if you're James Madison, I'm not kicking a field goal. I'm going for it because... Oh, that's picked. That is picked, and he's going to return it. Harvey with his 3rd pick 6 of the game. 96 yards that time. And San Jose State is going to drop the same amount of points that James Madison dropped on the Navy on James Madison. James Madison has been clowned in this game by San Jose State. And here's the thing about that, too. Like we said, it's a college football game. You run the score up. They're not just going to dive down on the ground and not return that. Why would you not return that, right? That's 3 points the other way. And it extends your lead. And that's what's going to make NFL teams look at you as a corner, you know. That's 3rd interception of the game, 3rd pick 6 of the game. .39 seconds, airing it deep to the end zone, and James Madison, big play, touchdown there. So finally, they get a score on the board in the second half. That's clear as day, a touchdown. They still get 73 points dropped on them, though, after beating the Navy and putting 73 points on the board. To them, that is picked. And I would expect to see victory formation from San Jose State. Harvey's going to return the kick, and now they should go victory formation. They are. So San Jose State, we knew it from the beginning. They get to 12-0 on the season. They are going to go play number 3 Michigan in the Orange Bowl for a spot in the national championship. Unfortunately for James Madison, they'll travel back home and try to figure out what went wrong in this game and try to make a push for the playoff again next season. This is going to be a good semifinals. So the semifinal matches are set Sunday at 9:30 p.m. on NBS TV. We have Louisville taking on Central Michigan. That is the 7th and 6th seed. And fun fact, consecutive seeding again in the other game. We got number 3 Michigan taking on number 2 San Jose State. And another fun fact, all the teams in the semifinal are undefeated on the season. There is no defeated teams. Georgia, UCF, and UConn, they were all defeated and made the playoff and won their playoff game. Georgia didn't win in the first round because they got the first round bye, but and so did UCF. But UConn was defeated on the season. They won their first game and they lost their second. But all the teams in the semifinal are undefeated. Who is going to play for a national championship? You'll find out Saturday and Sunday nights over on NBS TV. Let me put that down in the comments below. Just so you guys have the exact channel. Also, I'd like fans' input on the game. So if you want to leave some input, feel free. This is the name for now. I'm going to be changing it though, because obviously the year that's in it is no longer the year. But make sure you follow that channel. Screenshot this if you have to. Follow that channel because the games on Saturday and Sunday will not be streamed here. They'll be streamed over on our Twitch. However, the national championship on Monday the 13th will be streamed on here. Well, for Greg Olson, my partner in the booth tonight, and our entire FoxTube TV sports crew, I am Mason Urbane saying so long from Pasadena, California. The San Jose State Spartans win the Rose Bowl game 73-15 over the James Madison Dukes. They are heading to the semifinal. We can't wait to see the two teams playing for the national championship, and we will find out soon. So long, everybody.